Hi, so this is really quite a big video. What this video is about is global changing. I'm going to show you a video of the world's top cancer specialist, and he has developed over 20 years a kind of a immune booster shot, and what happens is, and it works really well, super safe. They've done it for 20 years, came off the back of trying to work out a new TB vaccine. What it does is you get this kind of like transdermal, right, just into the skin kind of thing of this heat kill bacteria. The immune system goes, well, I can't do my normal thing with that one, like some sort of vaccine stuff. Doesn't do anything like that, doesn't do that route at all. It goes out, there's so many things, it's so big, I'm not going to be able to attack one of its things on the envelope on the outside. I'll just send in the gamma delta cells and the natural killer cells, which are on a different type of immune cell, white blood cell, which are really just basically eat it, and then that wakes that part of that system up again. And you have a very lively one of these when you're younger, and as you get older, it goes down a bit, quite a lot. When you have cancer, it switches off altogether, and this booster boosts your immune system generally, not for any particular, and it works, and then you can go and it can start eating your cancer.
The cancer has, you've got cancer, it's diagnosed, you got the biopsy, it has suppressed the immune system, which is why it's there. It's fought. There's suppression. And so boosting that is absolute de rigueur before you can start to attack and get rid of the cancer again. Because if you do it while the immune system's suppressed, you'll reduce it, and as soon as you stop, up it comes again, which is what we know many of these big solid tumours do. The bad breast, the lung, the colorectal, the ovary, bad prostate, all of these can fall into this, whereas you can boost that innate immune response, then the whole landscape changes for how well you may do in future.
The company have kind of been nobbled. You'd be unsurprised to hear, and I'll show you where the nobbling comes in here.
And at the time when Cameron was Prime Minister, that was quite a way back, he actually said that there should be a fast track for drugs that are active in cancer, that are active, non-toxic and cheap. And I spoke to someone in the MHRA at the time, said there were 45 applications under this scheme, and ours was the only one that ticked all the boxes. But still, in spite of that, in spite of the applications, they wanted another big study that nobody could afford.
So basically this company is now in administration, and it's actually for sale at a drop down price. So if you're some sort of millionaire, probably need a few million, not too many, you can get the whole lot as a job lot, and you can get this up and running and finish the trial, and then this will change the world. So it doesn't just work for cancer. Once you get that sort of deep part of your immune system working, it's sorting out people with long COVID and all sorts of. It's stopping you getting the flu every year, and it's a nice, easy, super safe. It's not really a vaccine, and doesn't have the problems of a vaccine, and it's a bit like a TB shot. Unlike a TB shot, you can give it time and time and time again, and every time it will boost your system. TB goes south when you do it any more than once, maybe twice. And that's why they're looking for a new TB vaccine. So, and you can basically change the world. as simple as that. So can you...
As opposed to just investing in a company that's got a certain burn rate and a certain value, when a company goes into administration, I mean, everybody's lost everything. It's a disaster. All the people invested, shareholders, there's nothing there.
And the expertise and the equipment is all set up just right to manufacture this at the moment.
So people come in and they scavenge. They're like vultures. They go, oh, it owns this equipment. I've been after that. I'll get it for a tenth of the price of buying it brand new. That's what they do. But what I'd like to publicise, advertise, is that here you can go to the administrators and get the whole caboose. They want to do the whole thing as a...
So someone could buy the job lot?
Yeah, you buy the job lot because you'd get it for a fraction of the price as what you'd have to put in to continue to run it. But you're getting all that last 2-3 years of getting the FDA approvals.
And the trials could carry on.
The trials just take so long with the ethics and getting... all trials have multi-centre. They've all got to do their own ethics.
So the hard bit's done already, really, isn't it?
The hard bit's done. All you have to do is go in, do it, and even the trial has been mainly paid by a company that provides the main drug, which we're trying to show the IMM will actually make the outcome much better if you combine it. So that is why, I mean, I was absolutely devastated when it gone down, because there's no good logic for it. But it seems to be effective in anything. There's not been one trial that's questioned its efficacy in 20 years. Not one trial. Every trial's been positive. So why can they not just wrap it up and say, use it, we'll put it on phase 4, which means that rather than just write it out, all oncology drugs are written out in sort of like monthly cycles. But this means every month, instead of saying, are you okay, this, that and the other, you fill a form in, says everything's okay, blah, blah, and you send it back, just like it was on a clinical trial, to the company's central repository. And
so the trial could go ahead if the firm, if Imodulan is saved, but that still leaves us with the problem of the regulators that refuse to regulate it.
Well, I mean, I think if the trial went ahead and it was positive, it would then get regulation. The only issue is, I believe they've set the bar unusually high. They want like a 50% bigger outcome than normal, which is really optimistic. The normal is 20 to 30%. That's the only thing I was taking it over, I'd ask them to reassess, because that's the real world. 50%. We got that in melanoma, but when we got it from 40 to nearly 80, it's double. Well, put it this way, I would want anybody that I know, and I mean, I still want them to be able to get this, and the fact I can't give it to them, it really annoys me. And there was a stage there when I could give it, if a trial was running, I could give it named patient basis. So that's
like compassionately.
Yeah, compassionate. That's how happy they were that there was no side effects. And then they came in and said, no, it's for trial patients only, and I don't know why that happened. It does. But I just hope there's somebody who listening who might know somebody who's an entrepreneur or a company looking for something like this, which could greatly enhance something else they've got. And it's a bargain basement.
Absolutely.
In which all the risk has been taken. It's been totally de-risked. I mean, there are no side effects, activity in everything. All that manufacturing's been sorted out, which is always an issue when you're dealing with mycobacteria side of things. All that's sorted out. FDA approvals, trial approvals, all sorted. It is a bargain basement. I would say it's the best thing since vitamin D.
And at the end of your life, you can look back and say, you know what? I saved a massive amount of human pain, suffering, and death.
This to me is just so important for somebody to come in and do this. because it's just a tragedy that they ran out of money. But they ran out of money because of the system.
The bureaucratic regulatory system is stacked against anyone who's not got massive big pharma funding behind them.
That's right.